Welcome to the viewers of Ayur Vision, the series of knowledge, lectures, information is delivered through the media for the enhancement of wisdom, awareness, recognition for this Ayur Vision. I begin my first talk on the basis of Ayur Vision. When we say Ayu is one word, and words are powerful and eternal. Ayu is that word connected with vision. When I say Ayu as a word, and it also means the sound. Ayu, a word, Ayu, the sound. The sound means the sensory knowledge. The sound is energetic. All that sound, Ayu. A is the beginning, Adi, Ant, end. Adi and Anta, Adyanta, Ayu. Simply to say, is all about beginning from to the end, till the end, and you understand the limitations, a boundary, a territory. So that is you, and that is me, as a symbolic representation to the point of beginning till the end, are you. Adi and Anta in you. So to understand this, what is the beginning and what is the end, is all about knowing Ayu. So literally meaning of Ayu, we can say span of life, the lifespan, the length of livingness. So Ayuhu in Sanskrit has that power when we say a word and each word dissected, and then etymologically derived for the sense, and which it should include the beginning Why should I say is the beginning as an alphabet A in any language? Because the word, the sound, the energy as an expression of life began. So if we look into the energy, the sound, the primordial energy in the cosmos, as even NASA confirm it, Om, Om. So the Om, the resonantial knowledge which is present in the cosmos, begins with the three letters, alphabets, as we analyze. A plus U plus Ma. Aum. Which makes the power, the cosmic power, the energy immensely surrounded in the multiverse, which can be heard because we hear the sound. Shruti, the knowledge which comes from above. Shravanam, ears. What I perceive through my senses, it begins with the sound. The sound which I can hear physically and the sound which resonates in me and the sound which I perceive through. At the limited level, we perceive the sound through our senses, ears, physically, but not all sounds. The mystical sounds, the different levels of decibels, cosmic sounds. What any life can perceive, the sounds is not the same what we perceive. There is a limitation for the perceptual knowledge of the sound through senses, through ears, and we have the supersensory faculty, that is the mind, which receives the sound when in silence, and that is known as Shruti, the power which resonates, the sound which is eternal, the sound which transmits through the intergalactical spaces, and the cosmic knowledge, the cosmic sound is decoded by the mind and get that wisdom out through speech. That was the perceptual knowledge in the past being spread and which constituted Ayu, understanding about the beginning and end, about you, the self, the livingness. Ayu, span of life. What is my Ayu as a human being from time to time as a measurement? Ayu. Say, for example, the first era, which is known as Kruta, built-in era, Kruta Yuga, the golden age, and people lived for 100 years, as I am not saying. The text on Ayurveda, the Charaka Samhita, is written about the span of life, Ayu, for human beings was 400 years. And when it descended to the second era, the silver era, known as Treta Yuga, where Lord Rama, Ramayana, the great epic went on. And that era, people lived 300 years and descended 100 years in Dwapara, that is Lord Krishna's era. Bronze era, 200 years. Now the Iron era, Kali Yuga, Kali era, and we have at the most 100 years as an average span of life. So there are 4 eras, and the decline of Ayu, and the decline of well-beingness, and the decline of the strength of living, starting from the gaining wisdom through our mind and verifying through that knowledge being given with our senses. Sound. The sound is energetic when we make the sound powerful. Otherwise, words have no meaning because we do not understand every sound and its frequency for its knowledge and wisdom. Hence, Ayuhu, Ayur vision, the sound being perceived, the knowledge about beginning and end, the span of life which is specific from time to time in era and also to species, starting from the plants, waterborne life, insects, animals, and human beings. But the evolutionary point of view in Ayurveda is all mentioned at different stages, completing 84 million species ever being evoluted on this planet and going to be in the future until the completion of this 84 million species being grown, developed, evoluted, and perished until the total planet is wiped out of the life is the measurement in Ayurveda. They have given 84 million species. We talk about that later. So Ayuhu is that powerful sense of knowledge about the span of life. Why should we know the span of life? Because we have to live to the extent of optimum with full functioning of sensory, mind, and body. Because in Ayurveda, Ayuhu is defined Sharirendriya Sattvatma Samyogo Dhari Jivitam Nityagascha Anubandhascha Paryayair Ayuruchyate. The Ayurveda students understand the synonyms of Ayurveda: Sharira, Indriya, Sattva, Atma. Sharira is the body, Indriya, senses, Sattva, the mind, and Atma, the core spiritual energy. This is what the stepwise built in Ayu, the life, which expresses and which unfolds and which is connected, Samyoga, united, Dhari, which we hold as we say it's me or it's you as an identity with the body, senses, mind into spirit. Samyogo Dhari Jivitam, life itself, Nityagam, eternal, continuous. Every time the life on this planet or elsewhere comes through with the similar composition: body, senses, mind, spirit. Sharira, Indriya, Sattva, Atma. Samyogo, unitedness. Dhari, Jivitam, Nityagam, Anubandha, which follows through. Body follows through from the senses into the mind. The mind ultimately unfolds into the spiritual energy. That's the Anubandha relationship. Paryaya, synonyms of Ayu. The powerful word Ayu, to understand from different levels, to understand the quality of life, to understand the betterment of life, and to correct the Ayu. Otherwise, being Ayu, living 90 years and 30 years on the bed, being disabled, dysfunctional, having loss of sensory mind over the physical ability of the body, being not under control. So livingness Ayu, even 90 years, is of waste. This is the reason why we need to know the wisdom, the knowledge, the vision Ayur vision. The sound when it is perceived, the sound when it is decoded, the sound to understand from the beginning to the end as an energy into the life is being visualized. So we understand something from the sound. Sound is to sensory knowledge, which is beginning from ears and which is beginning from space, according to Ayurveda and evolution theory based on Sankhya philosophy. So sound from the primordial sound which is existing in the cosmos as Om, as a beginning sound which entered into multiple frequencies. A, O, Ma is still executing through in us and through in our senses, starting from the ears and the ears of the mind which perceives at higher levels. Ayur vision. The vision takes over with that power of knowledge to understand what is here. Being aware is not much determining when I go out and see what's that sound, what is it. So the sound Ayu, sound of Ayu, sound of life, span of life, energy of life, because sound is energy, sound is eternal. Vision, visualized, more understood. So among senses, sarvendriyanam nayanam pradhanam, among senses, and we understand more and more through by seeing rather than hearing, touching, smelling, tasting, the knowledge of everything, sensory perceptional knowledge into the processing of mind. I understand, I experience. So, higher vision is that powerful words to words which gives the perceptional knowledge about the span of life, Ayuhu, and its vision. How do we see? How do we perceive? How do we understand? How can we upgrade? How can we evaluate? How can we qualitatively live? That's all about Ayur vision, and it's all about Ayurveda, the knowledge which is being perceived in the past as known as Shrutis, as the source of knowledge, Vedic wisdom. So through Vedic wisdom, the Ayurveda is derived as Panchama Veda, the fifth Veda among the four Vedas, the knowledge which is responsible for understanding about life and its pursuit is all explained, and we will continue these pursuits of life. Why are we living? Why should we live? What is the purpose of life? Dharma artha kama mokshanam arogyam moolamuttamam. The pursuits of life, dharma, artha, kama, moksha, the four aspects of the purpose of life should properly be fulfilled. For that we need the health, arogyam, nirogata. So it's all about you, Ayuhu, to know and understand and visualize the importance of life and its four pursuits. How best can we fulfill, and the purpose is being solved as human beings, otherwise living like animals, and they do live and they do spend their span of life And if we live as animals and without a purpose, has no meaning. So should we develop and cultivate the quality of life? Hence we have to know our vision. Namaste. I'll come back to you in my second level of talk. Thank you. Dhanyavad.